Hello everybody, Danny Shay here without Linda because somebody forgot to push record. That would be me. I did push it, but then I'm thinking as I'm going over the steps for Zoom for record, I pushed record and it said we're going to record it to the cloud, and I pushed cancel. Ay, ay, ay. Anyways, my apologies to Linda. My apologies to you all. It was a great show. I had a great time. So what did we talk about? Because you all put some questions out there, and I did want to go over some of them. Number one, again, what I talked about yesterday, the polls are wrong. We both feel strongly that Kamala Harris is going to win bigly. It's not going to be close. We both feel that the Democrats are going to take the House and the Senate and, of course, the White House. So there's going to be some good changes there. What else did we talk about? Some of the Senate and lower down ballot races. Let me see. There's going to be Ted Cruz and Allred. Allred's going to win. There's a debate on C-SPAN tonight with Ted Cruz and Allred. That should be fun to watch. I saw this one interview with Cruz over the weekend, and he just wouldn't answer the question. Just wouldn't answer it. So people are starting to push back, and Linda and I talked about how it was good to see that there's some reporters, especially some of the women reporters that I've seen, really pushing back. I've always seen women taking a big lead in things. Obviously, we're going to have a woman president, which is really triggering the old white guys. And yeah, so we talked about how Trump is just going off the rails. What is the other day? I think it was yesterday, he was doing a campaign rally, and he goes, okay, enough questions. I'm tired of the questions. Let's just listen to music. And then he gets out there and he does his little whatever it is dance that he does. It's pathetic. It's really, really sad to see that this man is going down so fast and the Republican Party is still behind him. It's pathetic, really. Anyway, that's my point of view. So, we talked a little bit about the economy and where that is going. You know, the economy goes up and down. It's not that it's, under Democratic rule, it's just going to skyrocket or whatever. It's always going to have waves to it. But consistently under a Democratic rule, the economy's done a lot better. Clinton he got rid of the deficit. So, and then Bush came along and jacked it up. You know, you could say, yeah, there was some reason for it, 9/11, and then let's go get them. I'm so sick of this let's go get them stuff. I mean, look what's going on in Israel. But that's beside the point. We didn't talk about that. So the economy's going to do well. It's going to be okay. Under the Harris plan, Linda was feeling that, I love that I'm speaking for Linda now. Linda was feeling that we're going to get some tax breaks. For the middle class, it's going to be really good. There is going to be, I asked her about tax breaks for seniors specifically, because one of y'all asked about that. And she thought, yeah, we're going to get, and even before I could say anything, she said, yeah, there's even going to be some property tax breaks for the seniors. So good, because every year those property taxes roll around, and it's like, yikes, it's hard. Even though you budget for it, it's still hard. All right. What else? Allred's going to win in Texas. I think we talked about Rick Scott. He's losing, I think. Yeah, we did. Yeah, Rick Scott losing. And Debbie Powell winning. Holly gone. Yay. Lucas Coons is going to win. What else? Tom Emmer versus Jeannie Hendricks. This was, she didn't really have a take on this one, because she goes, I don't know who they are. And so, from my point of view, it's kind of hard when you don't even know who they are until you throw on it, and then you can throw and get maybe a better sense of it. But she thought, Democrats are just, the Democratic Party is going to do so well in the Senate and in the House in down ballots. Then she got a hit with Laura Trump heading the RNC, co-chair, or whatever. And in that, she just saw the ship sinking. Not literally, but the ship sinking. The Republican Party. So there is a lot of investigations that are going to be going on, because Laura Trump is just taking the money, giving it to her daddy-in-law, keeping it for herself. So, a lot of shenanigans. It's going to take some time to get that through. With the election coming up, one of the things that she did see, and that I'm getting a little bit too, is just be careful of the violence that's going on. There may be some, and I know she's going to talk about this in future shows that she's going to have on her channel, but just be careful. Just be aware of your surroundings. Don't, if something comes up and you go, ooh, this kind of feels sketchy, walk away from it, leave. So she is seeing some kind of violence around the election. So just be aware. Be aware. What else? Oh, we did talk about some weather. And so we did some rapid lightning round with the weather. And let me see if I can remember it, because you all asked about it. The Canadian Plains, will it be 40 below again this year? She said yes. She saw blue, cold. The Northern Plains, a little less cold, but still kind of chilly. You might want to buy an extra jacket. The Northeast, she saw some big storms coming in, a lot of snow. So you might want to buy another jacket and a snow shovel. California earthquakes. I tried to get her to talk about San Diego. She immediately went to around Santa Barbara, a little of northern, some shakers, but nothing huge, no Armageddon, but some shakers that may be causing some damage. And what else? She saw something coming up in Hawaii, like on Maui. Not the big island, but maybe some more volcanic issue. And she saw some stuff in Japan, another big shaker in Japan. So it just reminds us all, and Linda's so good at the weather stuff. She is so good at this. It just reminds us all to be prepared. You want to have enough supplies so that you will be able to put your head back on right. Because when I was in the Northridge earthquake, it changes your equilibrium. You are just wonky. So if you have enough supplies so that you can get your feet back on, put your head back on straight, you're going to be okay. FEMA's not going to rush in and save you during that time. It's going to be a week or two before they can get their supplies in, maybe quicker. But right now there is FEMA has such a shortage of workers. A good friend of mine got deployed, and he's down in Georgia now, and he's head of 3 counties for FEMA, and he goes, we are so understaffed. So if anybody wants a job, I know where you can get one. All right. We talked about Musk. He's gone. He's gone. And I think that is kind of it in a nutshell. We had a great time. Again, I am so sorry that I'm so sorry. Push record new things. All right. So I think that's it. Be calm, be good to each other. It's going to be okay. Stay away from the triggering news. This is me talking now. It's going to be okay, but it's a little crazy right now. So, all right. Thank you guys for watching the Cliff Note version of my show with Linda. All right. We'll catch you soon. Peace and love.